Welcome back to Living Simpler with Amy Mewborn. Today, I want to talk about something I see all the time with high-achieving women. You want to feel better, you want more energy, better sleep, steadier hormones, less inflammation, fewer cravings, a calmer mind, and a body that feels more like home again. So you start looking for answers. And because you care about your health, you start trying to do all the right things. You try to drink more water, you try to eat cleaner, you try to cut out sugar, you try to walk more, work out more, take the supplements, follow the morning routine, track your food, get off your phone earlier, go to bed on time, and do everything the wellness world keeps telling you to do. But somehow, instead of feeling healthier and more peaceful, you feel more behind. Instead of feeling proud of yourself, you feel like there's always one more thing you're not doing right. If that sounds familiar, I want you to take a breath and hear this clearly. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not bad at health. You may simply have too many wellness rules in your head, and those rules may be adding more stress to a body that's already asking for support. Today, we're going to talk about how the wellness routine you're trying so hard to follow may actually be making you more overwhelmed. This episode is for education only. It's not medical advice, and it's not meant to diagnose or treat anything. Please work with your doctor or health provider for your personal care. My goal today is to help you feel calmer, clearer, and more supported as you care for your body. Before we go deeper, I also want to invite you to the 5-day Living Simpler Reset. It's happening August 17th through August 21st, and it's completely free. This is a live reset where I'll help you support your sleep, energy, hormones, nervous system, nutrition, and daily rhythm in a simple way that actually fits your life. To reserve your free seat, go to livingsimpler.com/reset. Again, that's livingsimpler.com/reset. Now let's talk about wellness overwhelm, because most women don't become overwhelmed because they don't care. They become overwhelmed because they care so much. They want to do it right. They want to feel better. They want to make the best choice. They want to stop feeling tired, puffy, moody, inflamed, wired at night, and stuck in a body that no longer feels like home. So they start collecting rules. Drink lemon water first thing in the morning, wait 90 minutes for coffee, walk 10,000 steps, lift weights, don't overexercise, eat more protein, don't eat too late, don't eat too early, fast longer, don't fast too long, track your macros, don't stress about food, take this supplement, stop taking that one, change your beauty products, clean out your kitchen, avoid plastic, meditate every day, get morning light, block blue light, stretch, journal, meal prep, detox, rest, sleep 8 hours. And somehow you're supposed to do all of this while running your business, taking care of your family, answering messages, staying calm, and looking like you have it all together. No wonder so many women feel exhausted before they even begin. A lot of wellness advice is good advice. Morning light can be helpful, protein matters, sleep matters, strength matters, stress support matters. We seeing clean swaps matter, daily habits matter. The problem is not that these things are bad. The problem is when all of them turn into a giant list of rules that makes you feel like you're failing all day long. You wake up and already feel behind because you didn't do the perfect morning routine. You drink coffee and feel guilty because you didn't drink enough water first. You eat breakfast and wonder if it had enough protein. You miss your walk and feel like you ruined the day. You forget your supplements and feel like you're not serious about your health. You stay up late one night and tell yourself you'll start over on Monday. That kind of pressure is not supportive. It can become another form of stress. And if your body is already tired, stressed, inflamed, or hormonally off, more stress is not what it needs. One of the biggest myths in wellness is that more rules create better health. For some women, too many rules create more shame, more confusion, and more inconsistency. When a plan feels too big, your brain starts to resist it. When a plan feels too hard, your nervous system may treat it like another demand. And when a plan feels like it requires a perfect version of you, it becomes very easy to quit the moment real life happens. And real life always happens. The child gets sick, the client needs something, the meeting runs long, The groceries don't get ordered, you sleep badly, you travel, your hormones shift, your schedule changes, you get tired, you get hungry, you get human. A wellness plan that only works on a perfect day is not a plan you can build a life around. This is why I believe so strongly in rhythm. A rhythm is different from a rule. A rule says, do it perfectly. A rhythm says, come back gently. A rule says, you failed. A rhythm says, begin again. A rule makes you feel like one missed day ruined everything. A rhythm reminds you that one choice can support your body right now. That is the living simpler way. We're not trying to create a life where you never miss a habit. We're trying to create a life where you know how to return to yourself. This matters because your body's always listening to the life you're living. It's listening to your sleep, your stress, your food, your light, your movement, your home environment, your thoughts, your pace, and whether it feels safe. When your wellness routine becomes harsh, strict, and stressful, your body may not feel safer, it may feel more pressured. And many high-achieving women already live under so much pressure. You may already be the one who handles everything. You may already be the one who keeps the family moving, the business running, the house managed, and the details covered. You may already be used to pushing through, staying strong, and figuring it out. So when wellness becomes one more place where you have to perform, it can feel heavy. At some point, your body may start to say, I can't keep doing this. That message can show up as fatigue, it can show up as cravings, it can show up as poor sleep, it can show up as anxiety, it can show up as inflammation, it can show up as feeling stuck, foggy, puffy, or disconnected from yourself. That doesn't mean you need to give up on your health, it means you may need to change the way you approach it. What if your health didn't have to start with a full life overhaul? What if it started with one small signal of safety? Maybe it's one glass of water before coffee. Maybe it's morning light on your face for a few minutes. Maybe it's eating protein at your first meal. Maybe it's taking one slower breath before you answer the next message. Maybe it's removing one fragrance product from your home. Maybe it's putting your phone away 10 minutes earlier at night. These may sound simple, but simple does not mean weak. Simple is often what works because simple is what you can repeat. Your body does not need you to be perfect. Your body needs you to be present. It needs you to notice what it's saying. It needs food when it needs fuel. It needs rest when it needs repair. It needs rhythm when it's been living in chaos. It needs safety when it's been living in stress. One thing I love to ask is, what is the next kind thing I can do for my body? That question changes the energy. It moves you out of punishment and into care. Instead of asking, how do I fix myself? You can ask, how do I support myself today? Instead of asking, what did I do wrong? You can ask, what signal does my body need next? Maybe your body needs light. Maybe it needs protein. Maybe it needs a walk. Maybe it needs fewer toxins. Maybe it needs less rushing. Maybe it needs sleep. Maybe it needs to stop hearing you speak to yourself like you're a problem to solve. Your body is not a problem. Your body is a partner. And when you start treating it that way, your health choices begin to feel very different. Let's talk about one common way wellness gets too overwhelming. It becomes all or nothing. You're either on the plan or off the plan. You're either doing great or you've ruined it. You're either healthy or you're failing. You either did the perfect routine or the day doesn't count. This mindset keeps so many women stuck because once they miss one thing, they stop doing everything and they miss breakfast. So the whole day feels off. They skip a workout, so they wait until Monday. They eat something they didn't plan, so they decide they've blown it. They stay up late, so they think they have to start over. But your body does not need Monday. Your body can receive support at the next meal, the next breath, the next choice, the next bedtime, the next glass of water, the next walk, or the next moment you decide to come back. You are always one choice away from supporting your body again. That is so freeing. Another way wellness becomes overwhelming is when women try to change too much at once. They decide they're going to wake up earlier, work out 5 days a week, cut sugar, meal prep, track everything, meditate, journal, clean out the house, change every beauty product, and go to bed by 9. It sounds wonderful in theory. Then real life starts, and by day 3, they're exhausted. Lasting change usually starts smaller. Choose the habit that gives you the biggest return with the least amount of friction. That might be morning light, it might be protein at breakfast, it might be a 10-minute walk, it might be turning off your phone before bed, it might be changing one product in your home, it might be one breathing practice when you feel your body tense up. Small promises matter because they build trust. Every time you keep a small promise, your brain gets evidence. I can do this. I'm a woman who supports her body. I'm a woman who follows through in simple ways. I'm a woman who can begin again without shame. That evidence becomes part of your identity, and identity is what makes habits last. There is another piece of this conversation that matters. Some women feel overwhelmed by wellness because they are trying to do advanced things before they have the foundations in place. They're thinking about deep detox, fasting, expensive devices, complicated supplements, intense workouts, and advanced protocols, while they're sleeping poorly, skipping meals, living on coffee, feeling constipated, and staying in stress mode all day. Foundations first, that's not boring. That's wise. Your body needs rhythm before intensity. It needs nourishment before restriction. It needs safety before pushing harder. It needs simple daily support before advanced plans. That's why inside the Living Simpler Reset, we start with the pieces that matter most. We look at your daily rhythm and sleep because your body needs to know when the day begins and when the day ends. We look at your nervous system because your body needs to feel safe enough to rest, digest, heal, and recover. We look at protein, blood sugar, and nutrition rhythm because your body needs steady fuel and raw materials. We look at clean home, beauty, and detox foundations because your environment matters and small swaps can lower the burden on your body. And we look at identity and habits because your wellness has to become part of your real life, not one more plan you feel bad about not following. The 5-day Living Simpler Reset is happening August 17th through August 21st, and it's free to attend. If you're tired of feeling like wellness is another job, I made this for you. If you're tired of starting over, I made this for you. If you're tired of trying to fix your body with pressure, I made this for you. You can reserve your free seat at livingsimpler.com/reset. Again, that's livingsimpler.com/reset. Before we close, I want you to think about your current wellness routine. Does it make you feel supported or does it make you feel behind? Does it help you trust your body or does it make you fight your body? Does it feel like care or does it feel like one more test you're failing? Your answers are information. You don't need to judge them. You just need to notice them. Then ask yourself, what would make this simpler? Maybe the answer is fewer rules. Maybe it's one daily anchor. Maybe it's a calmer morning. Maybe it's a steadier breakfast. Maybe it's a softer evening. Maybe it's less tracking. Maybe it's more listening. Maybe it's giving yourself permission to begin again without making it mean anything bad about you. That is the kind of health I want for you. Health that feels supportive. Health that fits real life. Health that helps your body feel safe, nourished, steady, and clear. Health that does not require you to become a full-time wellness manager just to feel better. You are allowed to care for your body in a simpler way. You are allowed to choose one thing. You are allowed to begin again today. You are allowed to build health without shame. And you are allowed to stop turning wellness into another place where you have to prove your worth. Your worth is already there. Your body is asking for support, not punishment. So today, choose one small signal, one glass of water, one protein-rich meal, one slow breath, one walk, one clean swap, one earlier bedtime, one moment of kindness toward yourself. That is enough to begin. And if you want support taking those next steps, I'd love to invite you to join me for the 5-day Living Simpler Reset, August 17th through August 21st. It's free, it's live, and it's designed to help high-achieving women support their bodies with simple daily rhythms. Reserve your free seat at livingdaysy-simpler.com/. Again, that's living-simpler.com/reset. I hope this episode helped you feel lighter. I hope it reminded you that you don't have to do all the things to begin caring for your body. And I hope it gave you permission to make wellness simpler, softer, and more supportive. Until next week, pick one thing and live just a little bit simpler.